But I have just fetched my first glance of what I imagine to be my destination. There's a very, very handsome spire just that way, and I think that's where I'm heading. It's got to be. There's a much smaller spire over there, so I doubt it's that one. There's some great old buildings around here. Really nice. Check this archway out. That's fantastic. Love that. Not by any stretch of the imagination a beautiful day, but this is a beautiful building. I like the fact that buildings like this can make you lose your words in terms of going, you don't know what to say that's actually appropriate. I like that. We don't have that anymore in our modern architecture. We build a steel structure, slap a load of glass on the outside and call it done. Whereas this, this place is so huge I can't even capture it all in one frame without walking over the road, and I'm on the other side of a garden already. But for the sake of my own health and safety, I'm not going to walk into the road. But look at that, it's amazing, massive, and all these tributes. These I'm going to guess that they're saints around the doorway, saints and significant folks. There's some fresh ones, so I don't know whether they're old ones that have been refurbished, but also I'm struck by the number of vacant ones and just the thought that those spots are still waiting to be filled. I like the forward planning, and I also like the challenge that who's going to fill them? You? Me? Interesting thought, isn't it? Love them. As a general rule, I'm not a massive fan of putting see all around to see these dedications and these memorials to dead people inside the church. It's not something that we do in my church tradition, and I'm uncomfortable with what to do with it. However, I'll make an exception for this one. Love this. They've got the 4 Gospels marked out on the cross there. Luke, John. And below the Gospels, below the triumphant Lamb, you've got, I'm guessing, a church building, and inside it the Chi-Rho symbol, the X and the P, Christ is King, and here the top line, in the faith of a joyful resurrection and of a merciful judgment, and in loving memory of dun 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 dun. Goes on to say who it is. What a great opening line, and it closes with a great line too. I loved wisdom and sought her out from my youth. If you're going to have a memorial in a church, at least make it a good one. That's a good one. That is a dear old faithful saint who's just been offering prayers in here as a chaplain, which they do a couple of times a day for anyone who might be visiting the cathedral. That's a humbling picture right there, to see him hobbling in here. Yeah, that's humbling. What a faithful man. I had a little chat with him. Bless him, he was quite deaf. He didn't really catch what I was saying, but he was a lovely guy. Here's a thought, make of it what you will. I was struck today, going around the cathedral, that everybody there had a lovely name tag on. It's very, very helpful, the guides and everyone that was there to show you around, with the people that would sell you stuff in the shop and all that sort of stuff. They'd all have a name tag, and they're all nice printed ones. And there was one gentleman there who didn't have a name tag with his actual name on it. He just had a name tag which had his role stamped on it. And it kind of struck me as interesting that amidst all the grandeur of the building itself and all the fuss that the majority of the staff were making over the building itself, one man that was there simply to offer up prayers was the person who was the most anonymous. The other people working there didn't stop for him when he prayed, and he was the only person whose name wasn't on his badge. He just had a badge that said chaplain. And it struck me that so often some of the most important work that is done can be fairly anonymous and done without any expectation of or realisation of reward, merit, whatever. I did take a moment to go and say thank you to him for offering up the prayers, and I did join in with him as well as the only person in the whole cathedral. It was an interesting little insight. I thought, how funny, all the people are there in the right place, doing the things they're supposed to be doing, but all neglecting the central reason why the cathedral exists at all. They didn't stop to pray to the one person whose name the building is made under. As I've been walking around Salisbury today, there's a number of rivers around here, and it is very, very clear that the water table is very high at the moment with all the storms and the rainfall we've been having. All of the bridges only appear to be a couple of feet away from the water topping out on them. Amazing. This one's doing the best. And the one I'm on right now, yeah, it's the water is 2 or 3 foot shy of the top of the bridge.